Here is the April update on the hummingbird garden. Let's see, we've got some Cape honeysuckle still blooming, which is shocking that it's blooming this time. Normally it's a September through December deal. The crossvine has slowed down quite a bit. There's still some on there. The Cape honeysuckle is still going strong, and it'll do that throughout the rest of the summer, which is good because they love those guys. Here you can see the coral honeysuckle growing and a few blooms. I don't know if you can see that. A few blooms from the crossvine still going. Everything in the actual garden, hummingbird garden, is starting to grow quite good right now. See, here's a crossvine which I just planted. It'll grow up that trellis nice here in the next couple of months. The wildflower mix that I wasn't sure what anything was going to be is coming up. So lots of cosmos blooming, some baby's breath, and everything else, which will be daisies and blanket flowers, is yet to bloom, but I'm sure it will soon. There's the lion's ear, or the wild dagga, which is doing really well right now. And there is the penta, the red penta that's growing in the Mystic Spires blue Sevilla. Right here is a small firecracker bush, and the better one, the better cigar plant, is this one in the back. It's got bigger blooms. There's the bee balm, which in the last couple videos was only a few inches tall. And I'll duck down low so you can see that it's grown up. It's probably already a foot. It's still got a month or so before it'll get to the top of those trellises and start blooming out. The hot lip Sevilla is doing great. It's blooming. The birds are all over it. They weren't here on my last video, but they've gotten here and they're pretty much all over it. I'm shocked that we haven't seen one yet. Here's the new vegetable garden that I put in. I'll back up so you can get a better view of all of it. I'm not sure how well this is recording because the sun's kind of right in it. But that is the watermelons. This will be scarlet runner beans, which I'm not real crazy about, but the hummingbirds love them. There's the zucchinis, tomato, of course, cucumbers, lettuce, and broccoli. And then we'll come over here. And this is the string bean trellis, which is doing well. There's quite a few string beans on it. It's also got some sweet peas growing in there. Everything's still pretty small though, because it's only been in the ground for, I don't know, maybe a month, if that long. Probably really actually only 2 or 3 weeks. So I'll come around this way past the orange trees, the fruit trees, and here is the newest thing, which is probably really hard to see because the sun's not up enough yet. But I'm going to do birdhouse gourds and loofahs this year, so we'll see how those grow. Had a lot of success with the loofahs last year. They're still really small, but they'll cover that whole trellis. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, they're still really, really small. They've only been in the ground for a couple of weeks too. And then this will be the birdhouse gourd trellis, which comes up, comes down around the other side. And there's birdhouse gourds and long-handled dippers that are planted in that guy. You can see some of the gourds are starting to grow. They should grow really fast once they get established, but for now they're still going pretty slow. And we'll come back around the fruit trees again and have another look at the flower garden. And the hummingbird garden's really doing well. Everything's blooming up nice, so it looks good. I'm shocked by how well these wildflowers are doing. For just a $2 mix, I didn't really think that much was going to come out of it, but these guys turned out pretty good, especially since they're just starting. So all the other stuff in there should bloom up nicely. Mystic Spires is really, really doing great this year. He was in last year and was very small, had a couple of blooms, but obviously the second year is the good one. There's some Melampodium down there on the bottom, and Angelina right next to it with the purple flowers. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is doing good. The Campsis flava has got buds out on the very ends of it, but they haven't turned into blooms yet, so probably my next video, the May video, there'll be beautiful big yellow trumpet flowers all over it. Oh, and there's the pilings for the new dock that's going in. That's what's kind of occupied the majority of my time. That's why I haven't got a video out in so long. But that's it. Everything's looking good. New vegetable garden. Hummingbird garden's doing well. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll get another video out in May. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.